Today is my ultimate cheat day at D-Spot Desserts and Cafe, and I'm so happy to be making this video just for you.
Look at that monstrosity of goodness.
The owner and CEO of D-Spot was so happy with the success of our last video we collaborated on, he said, let's do it again. He wanted me to come back and try menu items I haven't yet tried, especially the decadent Croffles and phenomenal funnel cake creations. If this sounds like an exciting video that you want to watch, then grab something to eat, sit back, and enjoy this video. Well, there it is, D-Spot Desserts. Not open just yet. We have made it up to Barrie to D-Spot Desserts. It is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is opening time. Let's go get some food. It's always good to be the first person in. No lineups.
And there's their hours. Oh, I love this place. It's so cool.
Randy, how are you, sir?
I did their velvet cake last time. And their Ferrero Rocher or the hazelnut cheesecake. And I did that too last time. Check out how crazy this menu is. You guys ready? Here we go. We got sandwiches, we got burgers. That Hawaiian one looks good too. And look at all those milkshakes. Incredible. More cold drinks, virgin mojitos, no alcohol. Then we have hot drinks. We have funnel cakes. We have funnel fries, more cakes. More desserts. They have waffles and crepes. Lots of ice cream, of course. Twister tornadoes. We're gonna be trying one of those. And look at that thing. Look at that monstrosity of goodness. Unbelievable. And they got pancakes, funnel fry, poutines. These are the Croffles I want to try. And of course, one of their sundaes. I'm going to be pigging out today, people. Pigging out. And I think I'm going to start with the samosa burger. I love samosas and I've never had it on a burger. So it's a beef patty, pea and potato samosa, Swiss cheese, lettuce, caramelized onions, ketchup, and garlic aioli. Nice. And to drink with that awesome burger, we're going to do the Lotus Cookie Butter. Cookie butter ice cream, Lotus Cookie butter sauce topped with whipped cream. Can't wait. Check out all their social media. Thank you very much, sir. I'll be back. See you soon. I will. This looks amazing. A little chocolate on top.
Woohoo! We are back in the van. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get out the trusty steering wheel tray and start eating, shall we? I got the tray, I got my placemat, I got my napkin. Definitely need to get a new napkin. This one's falling apart big time. Oh, look at that milkshake. What a thing of beauty. Very nice bag to put all your stuff in, all your food. Got a big straw. Look at the size of that straw. Lots of napkins, a fork, a knife, 2 ketchups. Let's set this up. I'm going for a close-up. All right, guys, going in for the extreme close-up of this D-Spot lunch. Over here, we've got the Lotus Cookie Butter Milkshake. And over here, oh my goodness, the samosa burger with those fries. And it looks like they coat them in something. You can see something's on those fries. And let's try to open this up. I don't think I can do it. Gonna need 2 hands.
Ooh la la.
Fully unwrapped now. Let's do the fresh test of that bun. It is bouncing back. Let's peel this lid off. And there's our samosa. It looks like he grilled it maybe a little bit on the top here. There's your huge samosa. We've got our beef patty. We got our cheese. We got our caramelized onion. We got our lettuce. Ooh. Let's take a sip of this thing first before it melts. You've got a nice big chunk of chocolate on the top and cookies. Let's put this in without getting a cookie in there. There we go. Oh, my goodness. You can taste that cookie buttery goodness. Wow. Woo. That's something I probably would never order, but I'm glad I tried it because it is damn good. Time to sample the fries. Crunchy. Light and fluffy in the middle. Very big fries. As you guys notice, I don't eat a lot of French fries anymore, but every once in a while when I get some meal like this, I like to try them out and kind of reminisce because they're so good. Does that look awesome or what, guys? You can scratch it, you can sniff it, the rest is mine. I've never had a samosa burger. This is going to be awesome. Wow. Very, very flavorful. Beef patty is dynamite. I got a little bit of a cheese pull on that, and I definitely got some of those onions. I need some more of the, I got a little bit of the samosa, but I need a bigger bite. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, you can really get the flavors of that samosa now. The outer pastry or whatever it is that you wrap a samosa in was really crunchy. The filling inside that samosa is just phenomenal, and it has that nice curry flavor to it. So it's like it's eating like a curry burger. That is so good. Yeah, it feels like I'm eating Indian food for sure. And this is a very good pairing. A little bit of saltiness, a little bit of sugariness. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to bring my wife back because she would love this thing, man. She loves samosas. And to put it on a burger, great idea. Very creative. There's a look at the bottom with all the sauces. Definitely more than a 1 napkin meal. Let's take this lid off and we're going to just see if we can grab that little chocolate. Oh, personal D-spot chocolates, and they're only a wafer thin. Nice. It's like a dark chocolate, and I love dark chocolate. Oh, I'm getting some of that goodness. I'm going to stir in all that whipped cream because it's melting anyway. Push some of this caramel stuff down the sides. Yep. Mix it up. It's not caramel on the sides. It's more like a Lotus cookie butter syrup. And now I'm getting chunks of cookie that was on the top. Now it's like in the milkshake. That is so creamy, rich, and buttery. I'm definitely going to get another one day. Maybe next week. Napkin 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am loving this samosa burger so much, I'm going to have to give it a 1 o'clock in the morning shout out bite to every single one of you men and women out there who love to watch my videos at 1 o'clock in the morning. We don't know why you do, but you do. This last samosa burger bite is just for you. It's so good. Ketchup. Get a couple at a time. Put some ketchup on it. Tastes even better with the ketchup. What a wonderful lunch. Can't wait for dessert time. Big chunks of cookie at the bottom. Be careful. You have to drink it. All done. Let's go get some dessert. Yep, almost 2 o'clock. Let's get some dessert. Dessert time. The samosa on a burger is amazing. I loved it. All right, I think next up is this twisted tornado with the Ferrero Rocher on it. And
I guess, look at these things. We decided to pick something from the Croffle part of the menu, and I think I'm gonna do this one. So the My Treat is a Croffle topped with cheesecake bites, graham crumbs, strawberry coulis, Belgian white chocolate, and served with a side of vanilla ice cream. We're definitely gonna have to do a walk after this. Big walk. Here's all the flavors of ice cream they have at D-Spot. Look at them all. Oh, so much. My favorite. It's right there. Really smell that croissant, eh? So there's stuff inside the Croffle, or is it? It's all on top. Okay.
Food art. Food, I try.
Yummy. Chocolate. You know, I think I'll be able to manage without a bag this time. Sure. Thank you.
I'll be waiting for you.
All right, I'll be back. Let's try this stuff out, people.
Okay, guys, going in for the extreme close-up of my afternoon dessert. Over here is our twisted tornado with the Ferrero Rocher in it. And over here is the Croffle, which is a croissant. And they get the pastry and they put it into a waffle maker, and then it makes a Croffle. And as you saw, he put some cheesecake on there, some sauces and syrups, and it came with a side order of ice cream. First up, twisted tornado. So it is thick ice cream. This is why I'm gonna have to do this in stages, because if I had gotten a lot of these things, it would have been melted by the time I got to it. So this is like beautiful dark chocolate ice cream. Very decadent. Very sweet. You can taste the crunchy bits of the Ferrero Rocher ant all the way through it. As I'm digging down deeper, there's even more Ferrero Rocher. I'm totally recommending this thing, but definitely get a small. This thing is crazy big. Gonna need the knife and fork for what's up next. The Croffle. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of that cheesecake, a little bit of the Croffle. Lots of that syrup. We'll get some ice cream on the next one. Oh my goodness. Put that into the sunshine for you. Wow. It definitely is crazy sweet. Definitely has a flair like a donut. There's another one of those chocolate wafers. It's all melted because the Croffles are hot. Wow. I got a bunch of stuff on here. Put some ice cream on. Whoa! Almost failed. There we go. Sometimes mixing the ice cream with the Croffle is a bad idea because it's like hot and cold and it messes with your teeth. The chunks of cheesecake are delightful. I'm going to try and pick it up. It's probably going to be really messy to pick up, but it's definitely going to be easier to eat because it is not the easiest thing to cut. So there you go. There's the bottom. Nice and crispy. Crunchy. Delicious. It's all over my face. Definitely take a bite and then follow it up with a little bit of vanilla ice cream, because this is way sweeter than this. This kind of like tones it down a little bit. Strawberry syrup, coulis, and the vanilla syrup is just phenomenal on this, man. This next bite is going to be so wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad I tried this one. This thing's amazing. I'm gonna do my best to try and finish this all up, go for a big walk, and then come back here for another treat. Because pretty much everything here is a treat. Big chocolate treats. That was a big Ferrero Rocher. Huge chunk. Got the hat on. Let's go for a walk. I'm gonna walk nice and slow because it is really hot and I don't want to get this shirt all soaking wet and then have to go and eat more food in the restaurant. But let's go for a quick little walk and then we will get something else to try. Definitely maybe their funnel cake, and we'll do it in the restaurant. I hope I don't get hit by this car. Will it get hit? No. Randy, long walk. It's too hot to walk. Let's eat.
Too hot. Yeah, let's go. It's too hot. Let's get a funnel cake.
Yeah, let's get a funnel cake. All right, thank you.
Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
All right, we got the classic strawberry, nuts for nuts, chocolate, rich in chocolate, road trip. That sounds good, Eddie. Chocolate soft serve, marshmallows, brownies, banana tilla. I think I want banana tilla. What would you guys order? Let us know in the comments below. I think we should try that chilled hot chocolate. I'm gonna do your banana tilla funnel cake, and then I'm also gonna try your chilled hot chocolate. Yes, please. That looks good. Killer. Thank you. Oh, looks great, eh? Nice. Oh, yeah, don't shut that box. That looks amazing. Of course. Thank you. Woohoo. Well, I had to turn the van in the opposite direction because the sun was just beating down, and as you can see, my ice cream is already melting so quickly, and I need to get in there. So let's get a close-up. All right, guys, there's your extreme close-up of our afternoon dessert and final meal of the day. We've got our iced hot chocolate, and over here is our banana tilla, and that is on a beautifully cooked funnel cake. Let's see if we can go in even tighter. And there's your double extreme close-up of the golden cooked funnel cake with all those beautifully chopped bananas. Look at that melting ice cream and our wafer thin chocolate. So got the air conditioning on. Man, yeah, it's still 28 degrees. No right or wrong way to put the straw in. Sometimes they have that little spoon on the end, or they have it on an angle. Wow. Talk about double chocolate. It definitely has that hot chocolate flavor to it, but ice cream. Man, if you love chocolate, you would love this. It is just like that next level. It's like when you make, it's the difference between making a milkshake with vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup, as opposed to using chocolate ice cream, chocolate syrup, and then putting like melted chocolate on top of that. Blending it up. That's how crazy that is. I'm gonna put that over there so I don't knock it over, and let's see if we can get into that. I just really don't want this chocolate on my nice shirt. Okay. Just want to get a nice little wedge of this for you. Oh, look at that huge chunk. So funnel cake, just in case you didn't know, it's like
It's kind of like a pancake batter that they put in a funnel, and then they just drizzle it into a vat of hot oil. Then usually dust it with sugar at the end, and then put any toppings you want on it. Wow. I think the last time I had a funnel cake was at Canada's Wonderland, probably like over, what, 10 years ago? I did that typical strawberries and kind of strawberry jam, and it tastes awesome with the ice cream on top. I love bananas and Nutella, so as soon as I saw that on the menu, I'm like, well, I'm gonna have that. Because that's what my tummy wants. So he gave me a spoon, knife, and fork, and you kind of definitely could use all three, but mostly just use the fork for the ice cream. So I was going to eat in there, but there's just too many people, and not enough like little quiet spots that I could get this done. So I came back to the van. Now that is a monster chunk. Maybe put some ice cream on the top like that. Perfect. Let's see a show of hands on people who have had funnel cake. And if you have something similar to this in your country and you guys don't call it funnel cake, let us know what you guys call it. We call it funnel cake. Now this is definitely one of those desserts that you need to share with another person, or at least a couple friends, just so you don't have to eat all of it, because that's a lot of food. Maybe bring your own fork, because the fork kind of bends as it's going into the funnel cake there. Look at that. Hungry yet? That'll fill you up. Once again, you got to take the lid off and mix in that. Ooh, there's my chunk of chocolate. Let's get that wafer thin chocolate. Stir in your whipped cream. Scrape down some of the chocolate on the sides. Mix it all together and enjoy. Never thought I'd be having hot chocolate on such a hot day. Good thing it's iced. Love bananas. Thanks for all the amazing food. Really appreciate it.
Be so patient with me.
All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you love great food and have a sweet tooth, check out D-Spot. They're popping up all over the place. Lots in Ontario, a whole bunch over in Alberta. Check them out on their website. They'll have a whole list of all their locations. They are opening about 2 per month right now. That's how fast they're growing. I have a special shout out to Randy for serving me all day. He was fantastic and was willing to be in the video. Thanks, Randy. I also like to thank D-Spot for sponsoring this video. It was a yummy one. And I'd like to take this opportunity for thanking every single one of you guys for watching my videos, hitting those thumbs up, leaving those comments. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'd also like to thank my channel members for the monthly support and my supporters over on Patreon. You guys rock. But if you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. But if you're still hungry for more, check out that playlist I put down over there. And we'll see you over there. Bring your hunger.